The Western Roman Empire officially fell in 476 AD. This event marks the end of the Antiquity period in European history. The collapse signaled the beginning of the Middle Ages. The fall resulted in political fragmentation and societal changes across Europe. This module explores an alternate historical timeline. It is based on the premise that the Roman Empire did not collapse. The focus is on the long-term effects of sustained Roman institutions. It also considers the impact of maintained Roman infrastructure. The absence of the Roman Empire's fall could have resulted in a unified Europe. Roman law and governance might have persisted across the continent. A centralized bureaucracy could have been established. This could have prevented the emergence of fragmented feudal kingdoms. Europe's political landscape might have been fundamentally different. The continent could have experienced prolonged political stability under a single authority. In an alternate linguistic timeline, Latin could have remained the primary language in Europe. The Romance languages, as we know them today, would have developed along different trajectories. The linguistic landscape of Europe would be significantly altered. Certain language families might never have achieved the prominence they currently hold. Roman engineering was characterized by continuous evolution. This evolution led to increasingly advanced infrastructure. Key areas of advancement included roads and aqueducts. Architectural techniques also saw significant improvements. These advancements facilitated greater urban development. The result was more sophisticated and efficient urban centers. The Renaissance marked a significant revival of classical knowledge and culture. Hypothetically, this revival could have occurred much earlier in history. Stable governance is a crucial factor in fostering intellectual and scientific advancement. Widespread literacy is equally important for disseminating knowledge and enabling progress. The combination of stable governance and widespread literacy could have accelerated scientific progress significantly. The advent of steam power could have occurred much earlier than the 18th century. Advanced printing technologies might have also emerged prior to the commonly accepted timeline. The core principles of industrialization were potentially discoverable well before the 1700s. Earlier adoption of these technologies could have drastically altered societal structures. The economic landscape might have undergone significant transformations at an accelerated pace. These earlier advancements could have reshaped the course of human history. Christianity's rise would likely still occur in this alternate scenario. However, the Western Church might not experience the same level of fragmentation. The Pope could potentially maintain a position of political influence. This influence would be exerted within the context of a larger, unified Roman state. The expansion of Islam into Europe faced limitations. A stronger Roman presence could have significantly hindered Islamic expansion. A unified Roman force would have presented a formidable defense. This resistance could have altered the course of Islamic territorial gains. Therefore, Roman strength is a key factor in understanding the limits of Islamic expansion. The absence of the Protestant Reformation would have significantly altered European religious history. Europe might have remained predominantly Catholic without the emergence of Protestant denominations. Religious unity could have led to different political and social developments across the continent. The dynamics between church and state might have evolved along different trajectories. The cultural and intellectual landscape of Europe would likely reflect a more unified religious identity. Rome possessed significant naval power during its imperial era. The Roman Empire established extensive trade networks across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. These factors suggest Rome had the potential to explore and reach the Americas. Therefore, it is theorized that Rome could have reached the Americas before Columbus. A continuing Roman Empire's colonization might have been more bureaucratic. This implies a greater emphasis on structured administration. Bureaucratic systems involve established procedures and hierarchical organization. Such colonization could have been less brutal compared to historical efforts. Historical colonization often involves significant violence and exploitation. A bureaucratic approach might have mitigated some of these aspects. Roman law has had a profound and lasting impact on legal systems worldwide. Its principles and concepts have been incorporated into various legal codes across different countries. This influence extends to areas such as contract law, property law, and civil procedure. The legacy of Roman law can be seen in the legal frameworks of many European nations. It also played a significant role in shaping legal systems in Latin America and parts of Africa. The enduring influence of Roman law highlights its importance in the development of global governance. The Mediterranean Sea historically served as a crucial economic hub. It facilitated extensive trade and cultural exchange between different regions. This maritime route connected Europe, Africa, and Asia. The Mediterranean's strategic location fostered economic growth for surrounding civilizations. Rome, at its heart, was a major beneficiary of this trade network. The Mediterranean could have remained the world's primary economic center. A modern, unified European superstate is a hypothetical political entity. This concept envisions a consolidation of European nations into a single, powerful state. Such a superstate could potentially trace its historical origins back to the Roman Empire. The idea involves a significant restructuring of current European political boundaries. This unified entity would possess considerable economic and political influence on a global scale. The metric system could be universally Romanized. Legal codes could be universally Romanized. Architectural styles could be universally Romanized. Romanization could standardize measurement systems. This standardization could apply across various domains. Universal Romanization could simplify global interactions. The evolution of languages is subject to various historical and cultural influences. The development of languages such as English, German, and Dutch was not predetermined. These languages could have potentially been replaced by evolved forms of Latin. The linguistic landscape might look very different today under alternative historical conditions. A centralized world suggests a move towards unified global systems. This centralization would likely involve a dominant culture. It also implies a singular, overarching governance structure. The governance structure could be derived from historical models. Roman traditions might serve as a foundation for this global governance. This framework could shape international relations and policies. Continuous Roman innovation could significantly advance technology. This advancement might surpass our current technological timeline. The future cityscape could reflect this accelerated technological progress. Advanced technologies may be more prevalent than currently anticipated. A world dominated by a single empire may experience reduced cultural diversity. This reduction stems from the spread of the empire's values and norms. The dominant culture can overshadow and assimilate local traditions. This process leads to a more homogenized global culture. The unique aspects of different societies may gradually diminish. The result is a world where cultural differences are less pronounced. Some historical perspectives emphasize continuity over disruption. This view suggests a seamless transition from ancient times to modernity. It implies that changes occur gradually and incrementally. This contrasts with theories that highlight abrupt or revolutionary shifts. The legacy of Rome extends beyond physical ruins and historical artifacts. It has become an integral part of contemporary reality. Roman influence is woven into various aspects of modern society. This includes law, language, architecture, and political thought. The impact of Rome continues to shape the world today. A unified legal code is established, derived from Roman law. This code governs all aspects of society within the European superstate. The primary goal is to ensure consistency in legal application. This consistency promotes order and predictability across the region. The unified code aims to streamline legal processes. It provides a standardized framework for legal interpretation and enforcement. Advanced aqueduct systems are crucial infrastructure for providing clean water to cities. These systems often represent centuries of continuous improvement and engineering expertise. The design and construction of aqueducts demonstrate a deep understanding of hydraulics and materials science. Roman aqueducts, in particular, are renowned for their durability and efficiency. They showcase the Romans' advanced engineering capabilities and their commitment to public health. Modern aqueducts continue to evolve, incorporating new technologies for water management and distribution. An efficient bureaucracy is crucial for managing a large empire. It ensures smooth operations across various governmental functions. Effective governance relies on a well-organized administrative structure. Streamlined processes enhance the speed and accuracy of decision-making. This leads to better resource allocation and policy implementation. Ultimately, it contributes to the overall stability and prosperity of the empire. A standardized education system promotes widespread literacy across a population. It also fosters a common cultural identity among individuals. This model is often based on classical Roman teachings. The structure ensures a consistent educational foundation for all. Regional autonomy is restricted under this political structure. The central government in Rome retains authority over all major decisions. This centralized control ensures uniformity in governance and policy implementation. Local or regional entities have limited independent decision-making power. The Roman military employs advanced technology to maintain its dominance. This technology is crucial for preventing external threats. Continuous military innovation is a key aspect of their strategy. The Roman military's technological edge ensures its continued power and security. Economic stability is characterized by a prosperous economy. Efficient trade networks contribute significantly to economic stability. A standardized currency facilitates trade and economic security. These factors collectively ensure economic security for citizens. Cultural homogeneity was actively promoted throughout the Roman Empire. This promotion aimed to create a unified Roman identity among diverse populations. Regional cultural variations were often suppressed to achieve this uniformity. Unified cultural practices were encouraged to foster a sense of shared identity. This included aspects like language, religion, and social customs. The goal was to integrate conquered territories into the Roman cultural sphere. Cities display grand Roman architecture, reflecting the empire's wealth. This architecture showcases the power and influence of the Roman Empire. The architectural style represents a continuous tradition. These structures are integral to the cityscape's character. The architecture embodies the historical and cultural significance of the era. A well-developed road network is crucial for facilitating trade. Roads enhance communication across a large geographical area. Extensive road systems improve overall connectivity within the region. Efficient transportation networks contribute to increased efficiency in various sectors. Information is centrally controlled by the governing power. This control ensures a consistent narrative is disseminated to the population. The consistent narrative promotes loyalty to the empire. Centralized information control is a tool for maintaining social and political stability. Technological advancement is not guaranteed and can be hindered. A primary risk factor is the absence of robust competition within the technology sector. Limited competition can stifle innovation and reduce the incentive for improvement. The lack of diverse perspectives in technology development also contributes to the risk of stagnation. Social stratification refers to the hierarchical arrangement of individuals and groups in a society. In rigid social stratification systems, mobility between different strata is highly restricted. This lack of mobility perpetuates the existing social hierarchy. Opportunities for upward mobility are limited, reinforcing the status quo. Consequently, individuals' social positions are largely determined by birth or ascribed characteristics. Apparent stability may mask underlying tensions. Suppressed regional identities can be a source of conflict. Limited political freedoms may exacerbate internal tensions. These factors combined can create the potential for internal conflict.